gonna come out and say it. It wasn't the best week on YouTube last week. And how could it be with what's going on in this friggin' world right now? People have other things to do than worry about their YouTube channels. So I get why they're prioritizing it a little bit on the back burner. As this week started, we started to see some more videos pop up. With all that being said, welcome to the Dean's List, the show where I rank all the YouTubers that created content last week, and I tell you who did the best, and I give them all a bunch of little points. What up, DEANOMANIACs? My name is Dan Frampton. Over here we got Munchie, the straight edge Nutcracker, and together we are the Dean Project, and thank you for joining us. I know you're stuck at home. I know you're probably looking for things to do, so there's a lot to choose from. So thank you for choosing the Dean Project today, this evening, this morning, whenever it is, wherever you are. So we're going to pull out the clipboard and I'm going to tell you who's in 10th place, picking up the first little point. We're talking about depressed laughter. Now last week, if you remember, I was talking about Jack's Films and how he showcased a couple different creators on his channel where he was grading our videos, and I thought it was really great concept. And one of those creators was Depressed Laughter, and he did a little thank you video to Jack's Films, kind of explaining why he owes Jack's Films a blowjob, and it was, really heartwarming, and it kind of completed the story that I needed completing from seeing that Jack's Films episode. So very well done. I loved it. Depressed Laughter. Welcome to the Dean's List with your first point. All right, 9th place and picking up 2 points, we got Canadian creator. His name is JJ McCullough. Now he did a video about how the United States of America has like 36 or something different states of emergencies going currently right now. And he went through them all in like excruciating detail. So it's good to know that JJ's keeping busy during quarantine. We're talking number 8, picking up 3 points. We got Anthony Fantano finally hitting the list again this week. It's been a couple week absence without Fantano there, but his Let's Argue this week was especially funny. His reviews were especially reviewy, and his commentary was really well done. Great week, Fantano. You're picking up 3 points on the Dean's List. Now, I am not ashamed to admit, and it is not even nearly a guilty pleasure, that I enjoy drag queen performances, okay? I like watching it live, I like watching it on TV, I like the drag race, I like the whole culture. I think it's fucking vibrant and funny and just so much fun. You should enjoy it too, because it's very fun and very entertaining. We're talking about RuPaul, okay? Now RuPaul, is creating stars out here. And 2 of those stars are Trixie and Katya. And they are featured on like the RuPaul production team fucking whatever YouTube channel, Wow Networks or whatever it's called. And their show together, they just like sit down and they talk about a subject for like 10 minutes or so. It's edited really well. The fucking chemistry between the 2 of them is really good, all right? I think it's very funny. I think it's so much fun to watch. And this week they talked about just, being gay. And all the little like animations they did around the conversation were so funny. Every time like Katya would go to like grab Trixie's arm, there'd be like a little zapper, but the zappers would just be like, gay. It was very funny. I loved it. You guys should check it out. Very funny stuff. Trixie and Katya, 7th place, picking up 4 big bad points. So you've been following the Dean's List, you've been keeping up with the YouTubers of the week, and you know that I am becoming a little bit of a sneakerhead. Okay, I can distinguish a sneaker based on the silhouette of it now. Well, at least the big ones. And that's not something I could have done like 3 months ago. So that all being said, Mr. Fomer Simpson, great channel. Love what you're doing there with your sneaker stuff. Some of the best sneaker stuff on the internet right now. I love it. And your best video last week, Mr. Fomer Simpson, was the SB Dunk Low in the Safari colorway. Now, I love this colorway. I think it looks so sick on this shoe, and I just loved how you also thought that. So that was a little bit biased, I guess, but that was enough for you to come in at number 6 and pick up 5 big old points. Now, back-to-back sneaker people on the list. Now we got my favorite sneaker person. At number 5, picking up 6 points, we're talking about Brad Hall, who's already the #1 creator on this list so far this year. So you know that these 6 points are just gonna widen that gap at the top for Mr. Brad Hall. His video this week was about the Yeezy 350 V2s in the Desert Sage colorway, and he really wanted to go out dressed like Brad Pitt, naturally wearing these shoes. But because of the COVID stuff and because of social distancing, our boy Brad Hall couldn't go out into the world dressed as Brad Pitt in his Yeezys. If you want to see what he did instead of that, because I'm not going to tell you right now, that would ruin his video. All right, go check it out. I'll probably leave a link in the description. Coming in at number 4, picking up 7 points, we got Whang for his video about being banned on Twitter and his video about internet cannibals. That's right, someone found somebody willing to eat them on the internet and they got eaten. Number 3, Gus Johnson, 8 points. Funny comedy skit about people going out to parties right now, being irresponsible, very funny stuff. I really liked it. Gus Johnson, enough to pick up 8 points. Now you know that I've been on about Cr1tikal for the last couple weeks here on the Dean's List. His output of content is crazy. You know, I know it's mostly like chunks of his Twitch stream, but there are a lot of other things going on his channel, like his little moist meter that he does. Okay, so Cr1tikal coming in at number 2, picking up 9 points for his video on the hunt, orangutans, dildo trick shots, Neo 2, the simp bird crazy dances, the new Marvel superheroes, police water park. He had a go-kart race. He watched an invisible man wrestle another invisible man. It was a wrestling match and it was a really fun thing. And he did a Doom Let's Play and he was just owning it. He was a beast. This guy was a beast behind the Doom controller. Fucking amazing. And then he had a video about bears. Awesome stuff, Cr1tikal. 2nd place, 9 points. Now, number 1 is someone that I never thought would be the #1 creator of the week. We're talking about Emma Chamberlain picking up 10 of the beefiest bad boy points that I can muster within my soul. Good job. She went to Paris. This was before the travel ban was going on. So I guess a part of me was just like, oh, remember traveling? Remember leaving? That was so sick. So I don't know if that made me biased towards this, but she went to Paris. There was a, fashion week or whatever going on. Louis Vuitton wanted to help, promote their YouTube channel and do all that stuff. So they got some creators involved, which I think is very smart. Brands and designers, they got to be collaborating with YouTubers and influencers because they're the ones with the money. They're the ones with the audience. Very smart stuff. I really liked it. It was really fun. Enough to pick up 10 big old bad points. Now, where does that leave Emma Chamberlain on the overall ranking? Let's find out. Okay, so we're going to pull up the leaderboard here, and I can tell you right now that Emma Chamberlain with those 10 big old bad boy points is not going to be enough to crack the top 10, which is going to be the only thing on this graphic that I show you right now, so I hope that you're okay with that. But as we pull it up here, we'll see that Brad Hall has a huge lead at the top with 48 points. Psych IRL now is just 9 points behind him. Then Cr1tikal. Now Cr1tikal is shooting up this list faster than anybody that I've ever seen here on the Dean's List. He's going to be #1 in no time unless Brad Hall just keeps up these beefy uploads. Holy smokes. Now Fantano is picking up some points. Now he's still fucking up there near the top, and I predict that he will be for a very long time to come. That scoots Wavy Web Surf down below that, and Gus Johnson rises up a little bit. Whang rises up a little bit. Matty Matheson stays right where he was. Leon Lush stays right where he was. Finn McKenzie's right there at number 10, and that is how the top 10 rounds out here on the Dean's List. Okay, well, thank you for watching that load of horseshit that I call content. If you disagreed with my list, just tell me why down in the comments. If you liked the list, just hit that little like button, make it turn blue, tell the algorithm that other people should watch this friggin' video, and you should also subscribe and hit that bell and go all the time. You want to hear all the bells ringing off. And if you want to keep getting those bells, you got to actually click the notifications. Okay, because if you're just ignoring the notifications, YouTube's going to be like, all right, this guy doesn't care about this notification. We're going to give up sending out these notifications. Okay, so you got to hit the bell, hit always, and then you got to click on the notification when it comes to your phone. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but you're a real DEANOMANIAC. I know you got it in you. You can do it. But the most important thing that you can do to support me monetarily right now is actually buy some vintage clothing off me. I have a Depop going right now. You can search me up, Wrinkly Vintage. vintage. I sold my first pair of shoes today. Okay, I sold a pair of Doc Martin Mary Janes on Depop. I have a whole bunch of other things. I have like shirts and sweaters and dresses and purses and bags, and I'm uploading things to it every day. So you should come back, you should follow me, because you never know when the deals are gonna hit on Wrinkly Vintage on Depop. Oh yeah, we're talking about money, so yeah, join the Patreon.